You know the drama is never ending. Don't let it get the best of you. And all the fake friends just keep pretending. That's how the little things get huge.
I am a donor-conceived queen. I am wearing the title proudly because, yes, I am proud to be donor-conceived, and I will not be anyone's dirty little secret. I'm going to be sharing my lived experience here on this channel, so like and subscribe. In my previous video, I know it was a lot longer than I would have liked it to be, but the evidence doesn't lie. It's in black and white. And I talked about my Child Protective Service report, my documents. And to summarize what happened there is when I was in middle school, I was caught skipping school. My mom was called and she admitted to being physically abusive and verbally abusive at home to me. And the Burlingame Police Department, the middle school, the school administration, the Child Protective Services, they all turned a blind eye, and I slipped through the cracks. I wasn't safe. I didn't get justice. I wasn't protected. And basically, to sum that up, I was living in a constant state of fight or flight, PTSD. So when I wasn't able to cope, I took flight, meaning I skipped school. Yes, guilty as charged. I just wanted to be left alone most days. I wanted to escape the pressure of school, and I wanted to escape the pressure of being home because I just never felt safe. Even CPS documented right here in black and white that my mom shut me in a room and violently attacked me. But that wasn't enough. That wasn't enough for them to do anything. They didn't do a single thing. They just ended up closing the case. And I didn't get therapy. They recommended therapy for only my parents, which is shocking. Why didn't they address the fact that, and even in middle school, I had a pattern of not being in school? Why didn't anyone ask the question, why isn't she here? Why is it that she can't attend? Why does she feel stressed out being in the school environment? Hello. So in high school, I did try my very best to impress my parents, but it was just never enough. I never felt like I was doing enough or better than my brother. So of course I continued skipping my classes, and I did an okay job at keeping my grades up. But when things at home were more dysfunctional than usual and things were more abusive, then of course my grades would drop. And my parents ignored the fact that our dysfunctional upbringing affected my schoolwork and attendance, because my brother was getting straight A's, but then again, he wasn't being abused like I was. So by my senior year in high school, I was having an extremely hard time getting through school. And by the very first grading period, I had missed something like 50% of school. Don't quote me on the number of absences I had, but I was rarely there, and it got to be so much of a problem that I was called into the principal's office, and I was scolded multiple times for this issue about not being in my classes. So I was warned many times about me being absent, and I just kept doing it. I mean, that's just what you do to cope. You escape. You have no other way of dealing with the issues. So anyways, fast forward, yes, I got expelled, and that even more solidified how much of a black sheep I was feeling in my family. And after I was expelled, I felt like I should have just tattooed the word black sheep across my forehead, honestly. And how did my parents punish me? So I was 17 at the time, Yes, still a minor. And still my parents' responsibility. But long story short, they punished me. Their idea of fixing me wasn't sending me to therapy or shipping me off to a boarding school, because honestly, those are some things that I would have personally done to a child that sit down and talk to them obviously first, but if they didn't want to deal with me, they had money to solve that problem. But yeah, so they could have afforded those options, but no. I'll tell you what they did instead. So they spent their money, their good hard-earned money, whatever, trying to hide abuse instead. So they chose to commit a white-collar crime. They couldn't be bothered to treat me better or at least put me through therapy. Instead, that was their punishment. So my punishment was that they demanded that my childhood medical records at Kaiser Permanente be deleted, because within my medical records, it contained evidence of child abuse. And my parents wanted to protect not only themselves, but also the family predator, the family pedophile, from possible prosecution. So I was physically and violently attacked by Peter for refusing to comply with his demands. And I sat there and witnessed Peter bribe, my minister dad, Peter, bribed a pediatrician at Kaiser, his name being Dr. Thomas Nachbar, for several $1,000s using his daycare checkbook right in front of me. And at that moment, I was silenced. I was expelled from high school and I was silenced. All in the same week. I was abused and silenced. And of course, I had a fear of them abandoning me for sharing our family secrets, for getting justice. So that secret hung over my head like a black cloud. And I was already bottling up so many secrets, just added to the secret jar. And I just wanted to say that, again, secrets aren't safe. It's damaging. And as survivors, we need to speak up. As hard as that may be, these secrets are very damaging. Let's bring to light those who aren't safe. And in my case, I witnessed mandated reporters, a pediatrician, a minister, my dad, cover up child abuse right there in front of me, all within that moment, with his little checkbook right in front of me. But anyways, I'm still alive to share this day with you all, and I'm not afraid anymore. What's done was done. So, what's my silver lining in all of this? Well, the silver lining is I still graduated from high school. I still got my high school diploma. Yay! Yes, I am the black sheep, and yes, I am donor conceived. And I'm proud. I am proud to be the person I am today. I love myself. I have self-worth. I am enough. And yeah, I'm a survivor. My voice should be heard. I hope that no one else has to suffer in silence like I did. So I am speaking my truth. And with my words, may it bring healing to others. And I hope I'm able to inspire at least one other survivor out there listening to me to seek justice or to speak your truth, because you aren't alone. And just a reminder, guys, you're allowed to talk about what they did to you. You're allowed to talk about how they hurt you. It doesn't matter how they feel about you talking about it, because if they wanted people to think they were nice, they should have been nicer. And with that, take care! Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.
You